Today we will be showing you how to replace the drive power board, also known as a DC to DC converter board, in an HPE MSL6480 tape library. This replacement will require downtime and should be scheduled with the system administrator. If you need to order a replacement drive power board for your MSL6480 tape library from the Rocket Platform website, please use part number 723575-001. The first thing you will need to do is identify where the faulty drive power board is located. If you only have a base control module chassis, then you will only need to identify which side drive power board is faulty. If you go into the error details, it will tell you if it is the left or right side drive power board looking at the machine from the rear. If you have any expansions above or below the control module, you will also need to determine which module the faulted drive power board is in. Library modules are numbered from the bottom up, starting with 1. Once you have determined where the faulty drive power board is and scheduled downtime, you will first have to power down the library. Push the power button for approximately 5 seconds and then release it. You will see a prompt asking if you want the robot to be in the default park position or move to the shipping position. You select the default park position and the library will now position the robot and power itself off. Now you can move to the back of the library. You should first unplug the power cables going to the 2 power supplies in the module where the faulty drive power board is located. This will ensure that there is no electrical short that could damage the components as you're replacing them. Once the power cables are unplugged, you can then proceed to remove the chassis fan. This is held on by 2 blue thumb screws. After you loosen both of these thumb screws, the chassis fan can be pulled off and set to the side. You will now see the drive power boards and where they are held in by 1 flip latch each. Pull the latch of the corresponding drive power board downward to release it from the library, and then pull it straight back and out of the library and set it to the side. Now you can install the replacement drive power board. First ensure that the locking latch on the replacement is unlocked and in the downward position. Then line up the replacement board with the guide rails in the empty drive bay and push the board in until it is firmly seated in the library. Flip the locking latch up and clip it securely to ensure that the board is seated in the library. Then reinstall the chassis fan. Finally, plug the power cables into the back of the module and then return to the front of the library. Hit the power button once to power the library on. It will now go through its full initialization process. This may take some time depending on if you have expansions installed above and below the control module. Once the library is fully initialized, it will display the login screen on the operator panel. Log into the operator panel and verify that all drives are powered on and online. Also, the error for the drive power board should have automatically cleared. If it did not, you will need to clear it manually and ensure that it does not return. If you are having any issues with the drive power board replacement, or the drives will still not power on correctly, please open a ticket through the Rocket Plus customer portal. Thanks for watching. This has been another video by the Top 10 USA Video Production Team. We look forward to sharing more content with you going forward, so please check out our YouTube channel and please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release a new piece of content.